talk about the last word as it relates to this Spurs draw in London, sir. I'm going to start with the good, and then you can pepper with the bad. I think any Manchester United fan should be looking into this, the duality of this game. There was a lot of good and a lot of bad. On the good side, Embumo keeps on ticking. What a signing, and his link up with the mod is getting better and better. Another goal from the Bearded Butte, and it was a nice goal. It was an important goal. Like you said, I can't remember the last time I saw somebody score a header without jumping on this Manchester United side in congestion. So that is excellent. On the second point, I thought the men showed his true worth today. He has 2 big saves early in the second half. He steadied the ship in a material way, like you said. Maybe he's not winning games, but he's not making mistakes. He's making the simple things look simple. And on the last point is just United fought back, a man down, to pick up a point when their back was against the wall, away against a team that has had their number. Frustrating, of course. This is not what you want to see from United. You know, all the old pundits were like, this team, we would have won 4-2 back in the day, and you're absolutely right. United would have seen at this game, no problem, after we conceded the first goal, and we didn't. Mistakes were made by the manager. Mistakes were made by players. But I think at the end of the day, you showed some real grit in this side to get that late goal. You see how much it means to the team. Also, it sucks the wind out of the lungs of the Spurs players. That's also huge. It reminds them of where they're at. So positives, those are the positives I'm talking about. Embumo, Lamens, and there was some fight from the lads, even though we gave up 2 points.
All right, into the bad second half. The second half was brutal. Blew the second road lead, 2 games in a row. We did it against Forest. We did it against Tottenham. Obviously, we were able to turn those into draws, but this team is yet to find their feet in a 90 where they can see out a match and not give up a lot. Like we were under the cosh early in the second half against Forest, conceded 2 in bunches. And we were under the cosh against Spurs. We conceded 2 within 10 minutes in 2 games. That's just not reliable. That's not Manchester United football. That's not going to win you titles or at the very least Europe. The subs didn't work. The manager is making too many changes. We're up by 1 goal. He got it wrong. He got it wrong to an extent that I've never seen in, like I said, 25 plus years watching European football, where you're literally making your last change in the 80th minute. Like, I understand if there was an injury in the 80th, if Dogu went down with an injury and you have to make that change, you make it, but he just did it because he felt like it. It made no sense. He could have waited another 8 or 9 minutes. Then the Šeško injury would have happened. We wouldn't have been playing down a man, and you could argue we could win the game because of we're playing down a man. That really helps Tottenham, and we concede. Also, Ugarte is really half a man, so you're playing with 9.5 men. So it's just not a good look, especially when you're fighting for your life and Tottenham's at home. So huge error from the manager there. And open play, goals from open play, we're dying for it. We only created 1 shot on target in the second half. Wasn't good enough. We're over-reliant on set pieces. You've seen it in the past couple of games. Even against Forest, we needed a set piece clearance to score that goal from Ahmad. And oh, by the way, that's another low XG opportunity. There's a worldly from him. We need to find a better way to get our forwards consistent service. The team needs to create more, and when teams are coming at you, you got to be able to bang, bang, counter and create chances, and we didn't really see that. So, United are kind of in a interesting place where teams know they can sit in that low block and really frustrate Manchester United when they're up a goal. So I think these are trends we're going to have to see play out over time. I hate always being the bad news bears, but there is some bad in this game, and I can tell why some fans are frustrated, and some are like, hey, we survived, on to the next one.
On to the next one, sir. Always good and bad. This game especially, I think, speaks to stuff that's going right and stuff that is still going wrong at Manchester United, regardless of the progress that's been made over the last 6 months, but it feels like really the 6 weeks. All right.